as well as Flickr. So be social and do just that. So number 2 on the board for Cuba. That's the current standing so far in the proceedings tonight. But it could all change now in the third bout, because this is when one of the Azeri big guns come out.
Cuba, Domadores.
So, Gaybatulla, GADZHIALIYEV for the Azeri fighters. He takes on Yasnier, TOLEDO. TOLEDO, in his first bout against Mexico, beat Juan Romero. He's southpaw, 24 years of age, 175 centimeters, currently ranked number 2 in the light welterweight division. Comes to this with a 1-0 record in the WSB. This is the Azeri's man that possibly can. Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV. GADZHIALIYEV was the European Elite Men's Champion in 2010. Got a win on points in his first outing. That was against Damian Kiwior of Poland. His WSB record is 2-0. Currently ranked number 1 in this weight division. 22 years of age, an orthodox fighter. The number 1 and the number 2 clash. There's the numbers for Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV. Currently unbeaten in the WSB. Referee Fatih Madfoua of France. These are our judges. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a clash. Very sparky fighters, very big hitters. The iceberg meets the Titanic. Someone's going down. You work out who. So this looks like it is going to be a WSB demolisher bout. Pitching Yasnier Toledo of the Cuba Domadores, who, if he wins, makes it 3 and impossible for the Azerbaijan team to go forward. But if he loses, the Baku Fires are still in the game. So a lot resting on the shoulders of Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV. And what a performer GADZHIALIYEV is. Scheduled for 5 rounds. Light welterweight is the division, and as he's wrestled to the ground, Yasnier Toledo has the look of somebody who's surprised by that, but referee says stand up, fight on. So light welterweight is the category, 64 kilograms. Yasnier Toledo in the white and gold. Gaybatulla, GADZHIALIYEV in the black flame. So both fighters having a look-see after that initial flurry from GADZHIALIYEV. Toledo still to get into this. Toledo southpaw, but just taking a little time to warm up and start moving in a way that will advantage him over the orthodox GADZHIALIYEV. GADZHIALIYEV showing an awful lot of respect here. And the potential explosiveness of these two fighters still to emerge, but we've seen snapshots. Good move from Toledo. Goes down, throws in the body shot. Well, the partisan crowd obviously highlighting every possibility that GADZHIALIYEV opens up, but Toledo still very cool. And with just under 10 seconds to go in this first round, it's flown by. But Toledo now showing the sparkle that's needed here. In and out, on the bell. Tough call for the judges. I would be very surprised if it doesn't go the Cubans' way. And that was the grappling move that sent Toledo to the canvas, and he was a little bit surprised at being treated like that in the ring, being roughhoused by GADZHIALIYEV. And my bad, look at that. Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV goes into the lead. Judge A, B and C find in favour 10-9 across the board. So, Yasnier Toledo needs to step up the workload. And is this the Azeri's foot in the door in this competition? So round two of this scheduled 5-rounder. Pitching the Cuban Domadores against the Azeri Baku Fires. Yasnier Toledo in the silver and gold. Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV in the black flame. And we're starting to see the cut now. Just the ability to hit and move is what's separating the Azeris from the Cubans. Beautifully slipped there by Toledo. So leading off of his left hand, even though he's southpaw. Just look at that, hits, ducks and out. Another combination and out. And the Cubans' ability to just get in and out so quickly. The commuting Cubas just in for the day, then out. Just beautiful duck that. Toledo almost reads the left hand of GADZHIALIYEV. Well, there's a count, it's a down. Toledo says no, but the referee says yes. And I think it was a crisp little undercut, and this could be the upset. Down goes Yasnier Toledo. What an upset for the Cubans. We'll have to wait and see the slow-mo, but Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV bringing it now, and I said at the beginning, This was going to be a clash. Good clean uppercut there from Toledo. GADZHIALIYEV happy to stand off, and he's 1 round ahead on points. He'll take this round now as it draws to its close because of that, well, not so much standing count, but count after a knockdown. GADZHIALIYEV tags Toledo again. He seems open and exposed to that right hand. As I said, he got the duck worked out for the left, but GADZHIALIYEV, well, that might have been the come into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Throwing the left, throwing the left. Toledo getting used to it, working a strategy, but then bringing in the right. Now let's just see what happens here. Let's see if we can see how this knockdown occurred. Well, was it clean? Well, the judges, of course, find in favour of GADZHIALIYEV. 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 across the board. That's a perfect score. 2018, 2018, 2018 after 2 rounds. Are they back? As I said to you, the iceberg meets the Titanic. Someone's going down. And thus far, it looks like it's Yasnier Toledo going into 3. All the work to do for the Cuban. So the pace much easier in round 3. GADZHIALIYEV taking his time. Still very much in the eye of the storm, both these fighters. But working away. A minute gone in round 3. And I don't think Toledo's doing enough work here. Just a little bit too relaxed. Well, this 3rd round ticking away, and a chance, I would venture, for both these young men to evaluate the situation. The crowd probably thinking they're taking a little too much time, and then GADZHIALIYEV just happy to stand off, catch his breath, and as I say, I think the prospect of round 4 and 5 is an explosive one. Well, clock ticks, and we're not seeing much. Toledo trying to just raise the level a little bit. Lands some good shots there. That was a good right hand there from Toledo. But GADZHIALIYEV happy to stand and trade. No good clean connections here. And Toledo throws the final punch of the round just on the bell. GADZHIALIYEV slick enough to get out of the way. So, some good connections here from Toledo, albeit not with the flair and grace we've seen of his compatriots in the previous bouts. And GADZHIALIYEV, well, almost halted in his tracks. So maybe not a voluntary decision to stand and trade, maybe forced into it because of the pressure that the Cuban is under. Let's see how the judges, mixed views here. So one judge, Judge B, finds in favour of GADZHIALIYEV, but two in favour of Yasnier Toledo. So the Cuban wins the third round. That pivotal, crucial round 3 in this pivotal, crucial bout 3. Well, if that's not enough to have you hanging on tenterhooks, we go to 4 for more action. This is the decider. It's even Stevens all the way. There's so much pressure for GADZHIALIYEV to get the Baku Fires roaring back into this competition. And interestingly enough, there's more to come from the Azeris. Don't forget, at middleweight we've got Gaybatulla Musalov. He's a big hope for the Azeris. But if this man, Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV, can put one on the board for Azerbaijan, they're back in the game. A complete reversal of fortunes for the Cubans. And Yasnier Toledo, a complete reversal of strategy as he just stands toe-to-toe, head-to-head, trading with GADZHIALIYEV. And it's interesting because when two fighters as experienced and skilled as this stand toe-to-toe like that, the inside work is incredible. Not always easy to see, and the crowd want more. They want more action, but they'll want to win more than that. So GADZHIALIYEV protecting that 2-round advantage. For my money, Toledo are just a little bit lazy here in that third and second round, albeit narrowly winning that third round. But I think he's got to go to work here and really have an impact on this fight and impose himself. So a lot of shots going wide. It was a nice uppercut. And this becoming attritional now between these two. And this is just how Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV likes it. Doesn't want to see the mobility, doesn't want to see the flair, the ring craft of the Cubans. Wants to draw him in, tie him down to this grunt, head-on battle of belligerence. And the 10-second clapper, too close for me to call. Round 4, I don't know, could go either way. So far, 2 rounds to GADZHIALIYEV, 1 round to Yasnier Toledo. And you can see the inside work in the slow-mo. So no lack of effort from either fighters. This was never going to be a cakewalk. But this was full-on attritional. Again, a split decision. But GADZHIALIYEV takes the round. Ouch. So something hugely convincing now from the Cuban to bring him back in. This has put Azerbaijan right back into this competition. And unless something dreadful happens and Yasnier Toledo pulls a rabbit out of the hat. At this crucial moment, Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV has put the Baku Fires back on this competition map. Little clash of heads there, and an instant apology from Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV. Very sportingly acknowledges his error. Well, what has Toledo got in store here? Bringing the action. Is it a case of too little, too late? With a minute gone in round 5, the 5th and final round. In this light welterweight contest, Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV of the Azeri Baku Fires in the flame shorts against Yasnier Toledo, silver and gold of the Cuban Domadores. Cubans only beaten in 2 bouts thus far. Toledo looking to make this 3. And if he does, Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV will be nothing short of a legend here in Baku, because this pivotal 3rd bout out of 5 gives the Baku boys a chance to get back into this competition. With 2 straight bout losses at light flyweight and bantamweight. Namatov Kamza going out, Magomed Gurbanov going out, giving 2 bout lead to the Cubans. This 3rd bout was crucial. But GADZHIALIYEV has stepped right up to the plate here. Slick combination there from GADZHIALIYEV, replied by Toledo. Good straight left as well from the southpaw through the guard of GADZHIALIYEV. And again, Toledo finds a way in. Looking just a little tired now, GADZHIALIYEV. But it doesn't matter, because the clock ticks down. 3, 2, 1. That's it. And they both know that that was critical. And the relief on the face of Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV says it all, as does the expression on the face of Yasnier Toledo. He's allowed them back in, and that's a dangerous thing to do. Playing at home, the Baku Fires, I venture very strongly, are back in the competition. We need the official verdict from the judges, but the scorecards so far have dictated Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV has done enough. Well, a great display of sporting brotherhood there in the WSB, as Yasnier Toledo and Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV congratulate each other with a double high 5. There you go. That's the decision, and it's acknowledged. And look at that. Judge A, Judge B, Judge C, unanimous decision across the board in the final round. 48-47, 48-47, 48-47 across the board. And gracious in victory, and both gracious in defeat, Yasnier Toledo and Gaybatulla GADZHIALIYEV. The Baku boys are back in, and this